In 2016, I made an image at this little lake in the Cascade Mountains of Oregon. That could be one of the most unique landscape photos I've ever made. And while I do like this photo of the lake that drains through a hole, I always felt it could be better. In better light, in better weather, with better camera gear. So I keep returning to this little lake that disappears every summer and returns with the rains of winter. Chasing a dream that may never become reality. Hoping to recreate a better version of that image I made so long ago. Each time I return, the photograph I want to make is not there. Instead, this little lake shows me something else. Reveals a little more. Each time I leave with a better understanding of this lake and the possibilities that landscape photography can bring by returning over and over again. This is my annual visit to a lake up in the Cascade Mountains. I come to this lake just about every year, and every year I'm hoping for a special photograph, hoping to replicate an image I made quite a few years ago. I have since acquired better camera gear. I'm also shooting film. Today I'm shooting film and digital. And I'm bringing it to this lake to see if I can recreate this photograph with different conditions. You know, it's already quite a bit different than the last time I was here. Quite a bit of fog, mist. I think even if I don't get the shot that I want, I may have to make a few photographs here. I think these conditions are something you can work with, you know. But every year I make this walk, and I anticipate walking up and seeing my shot. And pretty much every year I've been disappointed. The window for this image is really narrow, and I haven't timed it right. But it also has a lot to do with the kind of year, the kind of moisture, how much moisture is falling in a given year. Some years this lake drops really quick, and I have a feeling I might have missed it again this year. I should have probably come about a week ago, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we'll see. Looks like I may be early again. I cannot believe I missed it again. And the contour of the lake, the bottom has changed a little bit. So the shot that I would like to get may never happen. I may be stuck with that one-of-a-kind image, which is okay, it's a good image. Well, Yeah, I don't. I think the shape of the lake bottom has changed a little bit, and the shot I want probably won't happen because it's built up over here. As you can see, that there used to be. It used to be where the water would drain into this big hole right here. You can't really see it, but the sediment is built up around, so it doesn't look like that shot's gonna really be anything special because the water's not going to be all the way around it. I don't have lenses for telephoto right now in 4x5, so I'm gonna go into my digital mode. I've got a 85 millimeter and have some really cool, might be a really cool shot over here. I wasn't gonna make a video. If my shot that was going to be right here isn't gonna be a shot today, I was just gonna leave. But we're getting some beautiful stuff over here, so I'm gonna hurry up and set up a shot and let Nori run around, and let's see what I can see if I can find a photograph here. Still don't know if this is gonna be a video, but I'm certainly gonna make a picture. I mean, I better get to it before the conditions change too much. The conditions are moving too quickly to try to set up a 4x5 camera right now. Initially, is what I wanted to do was shoot 4x5 this morning, but I'm going to go to plan B, and I've brought my digital camera just in case, and this is the kind of situation where I'm probably gonna have to just go with digital right now, or I'm not gonna get the shots. Well, this fog bank is just moving so quickly. It's a challenge to, as soon as you figure a shot, as soon as you get set up on it, it's changed again. I'm gonna hang on this one right here. I'm kind of liking this, but we're gonna have a light hitting this hill over here, and it's gonna be pretty contrasty. So I'm hoping that there's a shot here in a second. But looks like Nori's having a good time. She's getting all muddy and running around. I like this view. I like how these dark patches, the grasses are coming and crossing, kind of mirroring the ridge on up above. If we could just have that fog break a little bit and have give those trees in the background a little more texture, and using the reflection of the water, this might be an interesting shot. Well, I spent pretty much the entirety of my shoot here shooting one direction, shooting one composition with just a couple different lenses. I think I've exhausted this shot. But it keeps transforming. It keeps turning into something different. It's amazing how much light can do that. This shot, it has changed over the last 30 minutes quite a bit. I was running around like a chicken with his head cut off when I got here because things were changing so fast. We're pretty much to the end of it now. It was a lot of fun watching it happen. Well, I think Nori and I are gonna go get some breakfast. We had a nice little shoot this morning, and I'll keep returning to this little lake because it always surprises me. There's always something new to photograph. You just have to kind of be willing to go with the flow. That's hard for me to do sometimes when I get a specific image in my head. If I don't get that image or I don't see the conditions for it, I often will just pack up and say, no shot here. But today, we found a shot. We found something.